Hi, I'm T2F, and I'll be your avatar, narrator, and guide throughout this video lesson. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. The first activity is all about occupational health and safety policy. Occupational health and safety is a cross-disciplinary area concerned with protecting the safety, health, and welfare of people engaged in work. The goal of all occupational health and safety program is to foster a safe work environment. As a secondary effect, it may also protect co-workers, family members, employers, customers, suppliers, nearby communities, and other members of the public who are impacted by the workplace environment. It may involve interactions among many subject areas, including occupational medicine, occupational or industrial hygiene, public health, safety engineering, chemistry, and health physics. Safety practices should be learned early and always adhered to when working with any electrical device, including personal computers and peripherals. This is for the protection of not only the people working with them, but also for the devices they use. The basis for this process begins with your occupational health and safety policies. Here are some personal safety while working with personal computers. While working inside your computer, there are yes and no that will be observed. Do not attempt to service the computer except as explained in this guide and elsewhere in the product documentation. Always follow the instructions closely. Computer equipment can be dangerous, and you or others can be injured or even killed if you do not follow proper safety guidelines when working along personal computers. The following are some precautionary measures to take before working with any computer equipment. Before you start to work on the computer, perform the following steps in the sequence indicated. Number 1. Turn off the computer and all peripherals. Number 2. Discharge yourself by touching an unpainted metal surface on the computer chassis, such as the metal around the card slot opening at the back of your computer, before touching anything inside your computer. Ground yourself with an anti-static wrist strap or place the computer parts on the electrostatic discharge or ESD mat and touch the mat as you work. This will prevent build-up static from transferring from you to a sensitive computer components. Number 3. Disconnect the computer and peripherals from the electrical outlets. Also disconnect any telephone or telecommunication lines from the computer. Doing so reduces the potential for personal injury or shock. Keep in mind that before disconnecting a peripheral from the system or removing a component from the system board, make sure that the computer is shut down and the power cord is unplugged from the power outlet. While you work, periodically touch an unpainted metal surface on the computer chassis to dissipate any static electricity that might harm internal components. In addition, it is recommended that you periodically review the safety instructions in your System Information Guide. Here are some additional safety tips. Wear shoes with non-conductive rubber soles to help reduce the chance of being shocked or seriously injured in an electrical accident. Do not work on components that are plugged into their power source. Do not remove expansion cards from a computer when it is turned on. Remove all jewelries when working inside any computer-related equipment. Be sure not to mix electronic components and water. Properly shut down the computer. Do not turn it off with a case switch. Never eat or drink while working. We are done with Lesson 1, Activity Number 1. Easy peasy, huh? Now, let us find out if you learned something. In your paper, identify at least 5 occupational health and safety policies and procedures in computer system servicing. Here is how you are going to answer. Next you will do is the performance task. In a short bond paper, create an actual graphic representation or signage showing off at least one personal safety while working along with computers. This is the sample output. If you are done with your answer and output, I am sure that your teacher has told you on how you are going to pass it. Good luck! Those were today's lessons, guys. If you need to review this video, you are free to view it again and again. I hope you learned something. See you on my next video lessons. Thanks for watching.